Insight development makes the mind wise. Without true understanding of the elements and aggregates, the mind has desire. With desire, the mind becomes restless. It searches for good things and tries to get rid of bad things. If the mind still has desire to do this or that, it cannot really be equanimous. Let's practice until the mind becomes equanimous. This is when the mind just sees. It sees happiness arising and is equanimous. It is just seeing without having desire. The mind sees suffering arising and is equanimous. It is just seeing without disliking the suffering. Just seeing or just knowing is easier said than done. Without accumulated wisdom, when the mind wants to just see, it sees without enthusiasm. This is seeing when doing concentration meditation, forcing the mind slightly. Force focusing the mind instead of just seeing and just knowing. This is futile. It cannot truly fight against defilements. This mind is still impure, ignorant, and sullied with defilements. We need to do insight development so that the mind has the right knowledge and the right understanding that the elements, the aggregates, and the sense organs are all equal. Each element, each aggregate, each sense organ arises and falls away, and none of them are under anyone's control. Once this is understood, the mind will stop struggling, stop wanting happiness, stop wanting not to suffer, stop wanting goodness, and stop wanting non-evil. Once the mind stops wanting, it won't struggle, and it will stop fabricating. Once the mind stops fabricating, it enters Lakhanupanijjhana, or characteristic examining jhana. It maintains stableness, and is the knower, the observer, with the power of Lakhanupanijjhana. When the mind stops fabricating, it then experiences unconditioned reality, that which is devoid of conditioning activities and devoid of the conditioned is visankhara, which is another word for nibbana. The mind is free from desire. This is viraka, which is also a word for nibbana. The mind experiences nibbana. Nibbana is nothing extraordinary. It is the state where the mind is void of all craving. It is the state where the mind has stopped all fabrications. If we keep practicing Dhamma, in the end we will gain wisdom. The mind will cease to fabricate, and Nibbana will be realized. Venerable Luangpor Pramote Pamojjo, Suan Santitham Temple, October 30th, 2021.